everything's TikTok. Everything's TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
We never parted from our phones.
It's mainly TikTok. Oh, I saw this on TikTok. I want to try this because it's on TikTok. That's what I mainly get from my customers, the young ones. Not so much the mature ones, the young ones.
I'm influenced by some hard copy magazines still a little bit.
I would say firstly TikTok.
I spend a lot of time on my phone just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
The same, so social media, especially when I see people with like my same skin type talking about things, then that's when I kind of like do my own deep dive into whatever they're using.
I see a little film on Instagram and I'm in there.
So when I'm in a store, I sometimes just take out my phone to check reviews or compare prices in different shops.
I also do quite a lot of research. I don't want to waste my money.
We watch a lot of influencers on TikTok and Instagram, and they do definitely get in your heads.
I look at the ingredients and products quite closely, so I wouldn't get influenced by a person telling me something just because they're a celebrity or because they're telling me to. I'm cynical.
A girl came and they have the pots of the boom boom cream, they call it. And she wanted the one that it got collagen in, and she was about 14. And I was thinking, you don't need any product with collagen in, you're 14.
I really rely on the reviews to guide my purchasing decisions.
I don't really use TikTok, but I knew it blew up because Molly May was talking about it on TikTok.
For me, I ask my friends a lot and my family.
Definitely, I look at the reviews, but I don't look at friends and family. So.
I also like Instagram, and I'm very much drawn to role models of how I would like to see myself.
I started with this girl called Katie Fang, and she's Asian and I'm Asian, so maybe it would work on my skin tone as well and my features.
And I feel like you can tell when people are intentional about their brands because they put the work in, they put the research in.
Always check the reviews.
Yeah, even though I know most of them are probably fake. On Amazon anyway.
And it is a bit of a risk. I'd like a 10, 12-year-old coming in and looking for retinol was just, I couldn't even believe. I think that was the starting point for me where I was like, social media is taking over our life.
Who do you believe? What do you believe?
I like TikTok because it's like short videos and I'm not having to sit and watch a video for a long time. I have a very short attention span.
I like TikTok because you can get for more trends and stuff like that.
Instagram, yes. TikTok, no.
Customers do come in for values, but it doesn't start off as their priority.
I like the aspect of how people share their real opinions on the products or the things that they're trying to push out to us. I also like to see it on TikTok or Instagram or social media from people our own age.
I reckon because of Instagram and TikTok, everyone follows the same trends and everyone's wearing the same thing.
I was doing a shift in Boots a couple of months ago and someone came in and said, can I have, it was the Armani Stronger With You. And I'm thinking, well, this has been out a couple of years. Why is it all of a sudden so popular? Because it's been out a couple of years. And he goes, it's all over TikTok at the minute. And I was like, oh, this explains why it's sold out all the time all of a sudden. Apparently it's gone viral on TikTok.
I've never shopped on TikTok.
I don't know anyone that's ever used it.
I just like shopping in store more. I like to get a feel of the product and see it. I don't trust shopping on social media as much as shopping in person.
I'd like to believe that, yes, they trust us more in store than online.
I like it when they do like pop-up shops. Recently we went to one at Selfridges. The section that they did a pop-up on, it was like very bright and vibrant, but they made the store like an ice cream store, like little scoops.
Probably Boots, just because I'm like we're students, so it's a bit more affordable. But if I was with my mum, maybe I'd be like, yeah, can we go to Space NK, please?
So getting out, like shopping in person is just so much better.
And you can make a day of it and it's fun.
Even though TikTok has, and social media in general has a big influence, you still have to come in and try it on because you're never going to know if a lipstick shade is going to suit you.
I would say customers would look online first and then come into store and then go back online then to purchase their item.
I like just the experience, like you said about touching, feeling, like smelling things. You can't do that online, and there's so much online that like how are you meant to pick?
You're just basically like the book of knowledge, just guiding them in the right direction.
I often go to the people working in the shop and I'd be like, could you help me with a colour match? Like what colour do you think would be best for my skin tone? And I feel like they do influence a lot of the choices I would make in the shop.
I think it's not having like a pushy sales approach as well. I think it's just letting the customer have the time, like let them decide what they want, not necessarily giving them 100 products that they're not going to use, just really like tailor it.
I think when I go in store, it's better to get the opinions of the people who work there as well, because they know what they're doing.
So I don't get that chance to really sit down and have that one-to-one where they want a full makeover. So it's not as intimate as it used to be.
The in-store, you get the co-workers' opinions and they can tell you what's worked for other people and everything. But also online, there's a far wider range of opinions.
Yeah, I think they do have the best experience when they are having a really nice time, or say you've made them feel at ease, they've had a nice sit down, they've had a little chat with us, sometimes had a little therapy session with us, and I feel like that really just makes their day. And
I think really building that relationship with the customer is a very important part, and that's the successful part of it.
I think AI is a good thing. I feel like no negativity towards it.
Yeah, it's definitely coming in. Yeah, definitely open-minded. How do I know what they've been programmed to say to me? I don't trust that any AI is going to give me the total honest truth.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a really useful tool to help me feel more informed and more empowered.
It's really interesting though, because on Instagram there's been times that I've been like, is this real or is this AI? I actually can't tell. And I really struggle with that.
So if you didn't want to go to the store and speak to someone, you could be at home and then do a quick questionnaire and then you're done.
I think it's just a modern questionnaire form, really.
Me. So virtual tools can be influence, and they can be a good thing for customers to try out as well online before coming into us in store. However, a lot of the time they are not very accurate.
I like AI. Yeah. I think it makes life easier